Hello, good morning everyone. Today is 2024 July 26. And the episode is already 100 episode for today. I'm counting down from 1000s to down. So it's now 901. In total 100 episode until today. So means that it's already 13 months since starting my morning market life. In between there was a month that I was away for the operations. So anyhow, I'm glad that we managed to come to what they call benchmark 100 episodes for morning market life. So I hope you enjoy it. Anyhow, let's starting with morning market life today. So today title will be a tech stocks digesting. So we will check on the US market for some tech stocks as well, how their performance overnight. So today will be cover pretty much like around 10 stocks. Yep, by the research house stock picks. So we'll check on a disclaimer first. All the stock mentioned in this video serving as learning purposes, is not buying, selling, call for the viewer subscriber. Let's starting with the overnight US markets news. So we check on the overnight market. S&P dropped by 0.5%, Dow Jones flat, closing up 0.2%. Nasdaq dropped nearly 1%. So pretty much flex, but negative bias. And we check on the Nikkei on the top left side. Nikkei is now dropped by 0.2%, is already below 38,000. Shanghai is now below 2,900, and the Hang Seng is at 17,000 level, pretty much bearish in the Hong Kong and China's markets. This week, the last week or last few days, they are cutting their interest rate in the China's. Anyhow, doesn't help much. Okay, we check on the right side. There was a list of news right there. Japan Nikkei dropped over 3% as Asia Pacific market tracks Wall Street sell-off. And S&P closed lower as tech stock rebound ran out of steam. Those things. There's nothing much special out there after the fierce slumping in the US markets for the 2 days ago. So we check on the news. Investing.com, which already mentioned just now. S&P 500 closed lower as tech rebound ran out of steam. So nothing much special right over here. So we direct go for the chartings for the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is now still overnight still bearish, closing 0.9% lower. So the candlestick pretty much still bearish, but although there was buying sentiment coming in, but doesn't seem much helping at current stage. So it potentially, the 20-day and 50-day moving average is now sloping downward. So the sentiment remain bearish at current stage, although the medium term is still on the uptrend. How do we justify it's still on the uptrend? It's purely based on the uptrend line has been drawing since the last year November until now. So it has been supporting back in April this year. Then we'll see whether you'll be able to cushion as a support at around 16,700 level, which is around 4 to 500 points away. Anyhow, the projections from the recent broken for the support level at 17,500, the projection downside will be somewhere around 1,000 points, which is 16,500 level for the Nasdaq. Okay, so the next index will be S&P 500. Is also the same, the bearish. This one even more bearish comparing to the Nasdaq, I would say. Because the closing of the day is near to the lowest of the day. So the lowest level will be somewhere around 5390. It closing at 5399. Maybe the point doesn't seem too much, but as long as the closings near to the lowest level, it doesn't seem good to me. And 20-day moving average looping downwards, and 50 days is also starting to moving downward as well. So this one, if we want to draw some uptrend line, we can do some adjustment from this downtrend line, so we can draw a line here. Wow, that's let me make the color more obvious. We put it a white colors, so we make it like this. Okay, I hope you can see the lines right there. It's now standing on the uptrend lines, medium uptrend line. The uptrend line starting drawing from the November last year's and testing for the trend line April and also the May. So it's now testing again for the S&P 500 right over here. So we are now, S&P is now standing at the uptrend line. If this one taken out, broken downsides, so the bearish is more coming in. So okay, since last 2 days trading days has been broken for the support level, I already draw the immediate support levels will be somewhere around 5323 level. Make it a round figure, somewhere around 5330 or 5320, somewhere around there. So we still have room to the downsides for the S&P and Nasdaq at current stage, I would say. And we go for the Dow Jones at current stage. Dow Jones is now back to the let me refresh it. So we make the screen larger, so it's now back into the uptrend channel, the orange color, 2 lines right there. So currently is although okay, it seems to be the moving average 20 days is starting trading flat, 50 days still sloping upside. So technically Dow Jones is comparing to another 2 index is more safer because it's constituted by 30 stock only, right? So it's more easier to be what do you call? I should use the words of control. Okay, so we check on some technology stocks. As I mentioned, today title will be tech stock need digesting. Technically what I mean is they need more time to digesting the directions at current stage. So what is the major leaders in the tech stock at current stage will be Nvidia, no doubt. So as I mentioned yesterday, already broken the support level, expecting to be going lower toward $100. Anyhow, yesterday lowest level will be somewhere around 106.3, and you can see the dojis, the candlestick right here. This one pretty much look like a doji or cross somewhere around there. Pretty much look like I would say. You can see the tail downside and the upside. That simply means the buyer and the seller, they are trying to take controls. The buyer thinks that it's now a bargain buy. Only stupid were selling it down, so they are buying in. So you can see the tail at the bottom right here, which is very long. Buyer push it higher, so they think it's a bargain buy. So on the upper tail, the seller thinks that, oh, it's already broken for the support level, we should sell it. We can buy it at a lower range, somewhere around $100, who knows, right? Yep. So that's why this style of candlestick, they are telling you the buyer or seller is now in a fighting. So who will see who will win later on. So and this style of candlesticks with a long tail upside and downside, normally the volume is pretty much high. You can see at the bottom the red color bar right over there, which is overnight volume was 460 million shares, pretty much what they call the trading volumes. So you can see that whenever the red candlesticks come in with the red bar volumes at the bottom, meaning the selling pressure is pretty much high. So candlestick, red candles right here, 1 time, 2 time, and then 3 times. So this one we will see who will win later on. After this, technically I was think at current stage is bearish bias for the Nvidias, although there was a buyer support right over there. So anyhow, the 20-day and 50-day moving average seems to be sloping downside. Okay, although the price for the Nvidia medium-term uptrend line is still at the below as a support around there, pretty much look like a 102 level support around there. So we'll see for tonight if there is any buyer seller around there, or next few weeks, who knows, right? So the next stock we jump for the maybe AMD, advanced micro devices. This one is in bearish mode. So we are not just looking at the big boss Nvidia, so we need to check on others as well. So we can get more big pictures to it, how the overall sentiment is doing. So we can see the AMD is super bearish. There's no strong buyer recently. There's no sign of rebounding, although it's now even overnight it's already broken the major support over there, which is somewhere around 141. I would say somewhere around there. It's already broken. You can draw a lot of line over there. It's already broken. Everything is already broken, and the moving average is stooping downward for 20 and 50 days, and 200 days is flat. Okay, so this one is pretty much bearish. We check on the TSM semiconductors big boss. So this one looks alike like Nvidia charting. So and also the candlestick as well. So there's a long tail upside and downside. Buyer and seller is fighting right at current stage. So I did draw the what they call conservative target will be somewhere around 150 cent. So overnight lowest level was 152.11. So we still did check. To me, I would say still on bearish mode at current stage, and we check on others. Micron Technology. So it's already happening in bearish mode. I did mention for 2 weeks ago. I believe I mentioned it 2 weeks ago. If you are already broken this level, then bearish mode will be coming over. But overnight, the 200-day moving average does support it. You can see it's now standing at 200-day moving average. The projecting target will be somewhere around 103, which is the yellow line which I draw it last few days. So 20 days and 50-day moving average is sloping downwards, so it's bearish mode. So they are now seeking for the support buyer. So far not so strong. So we check on other stocks. Super Micro Computer. So I've been mentioning for this one for the past last week, the bearish mode with a red arrow around there. So there was a moving average crossover for the 50 days and 20 days. 20 days is crossing below the 50-day moving average. Bearish mode has been triggered, and it's now pretty much similar like the Micron as well, and it's happened to be a doji around there and standing at a 200-day moving average. Okay, so technology still remain I would say still remain in bearish mode, although there was a sign buyer seller is now competing, fighting each other's. So see who will win over there. So I'm still bearish bias, and we check on some Hong Kong market. Yep, China and Hong Kong market. As I mentioned, is in a bad shape for the Hong Kong China's. So overnight, Hong Kong is dropping 1.7%, 300 points, closing at 17,000 level. 17,000 level normally cushion as psychology levels. See whether is there any buying support around there. So far there is no sign for the rebounding at this moment. It's already broken the medium term uptrend line, and there is no sign for the reversal in terms of candlesticks or what else. We'll still need to monitoring. If we want to buy in for the reversal, we need to wait for the signals after this. So the next index we will look at, will be Shanghai Stock Index. So overnight is dropped by 0.5%, closing at 286. It's now broken 2,900 level. Trigger another lower low range. There's nothing much to talk about this thing. Is still on a bearish mood. There's no reversal sign yet. Yep. So we come back to the local KLCI. Local KLCI overnight is dropped by 5 points. So this one seems to be a tiny dodgy candlestick somewhere around overnight closing 1615. It's now trading within a big trading box right over there. Okay, so we will check on the market review by the Maybank Investment Bank, see what they are talking about. KLSE will continue come to under pressure as investors switch to the risk-off mode. So mixed performance on overnight Wall Street will also wish on the local bourses intermediate rebounds. And however, it could take place though bear could have the upper hand in the near terms. Technically, they are expecting index to be trading within a range of 1600 to 1620, 20 point range lah. So okay, I would say okay. So we go for the research house topic. The first one would be by M-Bank PTRB. So this one, okay, this one recently for the past 1.5 months, we can see the stock is rallying with volume coming in. It's now trading sideways. We can draw what they call the rectangle box right over there as serving as a trading box right over here. So the lower to the trading box will be a better entry if you want to trade for their trading plan. Overnight closing is 70 cents with a 2.3 million share traded. Stop loss level given by them would be 61 cents. If you are buying in, okay, they did mention the buying in range. Buying in range will be somewhere around 66 to 70 cents. 66 cents seems to be already below the trading box. The trading box below would be somewhere around 68 cents. So if you're trading for this one, never mind, I just brief their trading plan first, or then I talk about my revised version of trading plans. Okay, so their target will be 78 and 85 cents, somewhere above around there. And okay, if you want to trade for this style of stocks, PTRB, I would suggesting if you are okay, definitely if you can entry at 68 cents, I would be agreed to you, yes, but we don't know will it go to the 68 cents. As I mentioned, it digesting, normally resting, they're trading within a range of this box. Okay, if you entry 68 cents, definitely is congratulate to you. Anyhow, you need to adjust your exit stop loss level. Your stop loss level has to be somewhere around, I would say somewhere around 655 or 66, even 66 cents. Maybe 655 is more reasonable for the stop loss. So if your entry at 670 cents, I would also say it's okay because you already control your stop loss level within 10% level. And target, in terms of target range, yes, you can take their target as your target. Yep. So next topic would be by Hong Leong Bank Notion Sweetech. So we can see that it has been rallying since May, then rallying pretty much fierce how many times over there, and then it's starting to resting, digesting for how many months? Let me check. 1 month only. 1 month. It's now resting for 1 month, digesting with a lowering, decreasing on the volume, pretty much healthy, I would say. So on this one, their target, they do have collections range right over there lah. I mean, the main collection point is below 2 ringgit. Overnight closing is 2 ringgit with 5.9 million share traded. Stop loss level given by them would be 179. And the target is 225, 241, 250. This one they wrongly wrote it. It should be upside target, not downside target. So yep, I think Notion yesterday they picked by Maybank Investment Bank as well. Yep. So over here you can you can stick to the trading plan if you want to. Yes, I wouldn't disagree to that. I would more suggesting you wait for more pullback to control your risks within 10% level. So the next result will be by UOB. The first one will be Atrium. Read stocks. So this one is obviously is on the downtrending. Let me refresh it. It's on the downtrending. Normally I don't encourage to buy this type of stocks because we never know how low it will go as long as still on the downtrend mode. Anyhow, their buying call is based on the breakout 128 level. So meaning that they are expecting to play for the buy stop limit order. You can use Maybank platform to assist you if you want to play for the breakout by using buy stop limit order. So meaning that you have to break out 128, maybe you are buying it at 129, 130, but the stop loss level given by them will be 121 acceptable, and target 136 and 139 based on the target and the stop loss level given by them. They are pretty much what they call confidence. They are pretty much confidence the bottom is near. So meaning that this will be the U shape. Okay, so based on the trading plan given by them, we can know what they are thinking. Okay, so meaning that they are expecting breakout, then they'll reach to the target. Meaning this one is a U-shaped curve, and they are pretty much this one already at the bottom level. But I'm not so sure. As I said, I don't suggest them to play on the downtrend stocks. So we go for the next stock, which is CEKD. CEKD picked by two research house as well. So we check on the picks. So overnight there was a swing with a 1 million share traded closing at 52 cents. This one is considered a swing lah. So potentially they are break for the trading box right over here. There's a swing right over there, and stop loss level given by them would be 47 cents. So let me zoom, make it larger. So the blue color will be given by the what research house for this one? UOB, right? UOB. UOB target would be 5.5 and 63 cents, while the stop loss is 47 cents. If you entry for this one, I was suggesting you wait for the pullback. You must wait for the pullback. Okay. And okay, so the next research house will be the another colors lah. So stop loss level given by them would be 48 cents, and target is 5657. This one is pretty much conservative relatively comparing to the UOB. So the meanings that the chartist is not so convincing, not so confident, I would say, at current stage, because it's moving sideways trending. They are not so convincing it will break more higher in the near terms. So they put the target level pretty much lower comparing to UOB. So UOB chartist is more confidence right over there. So we can see the chartist trading style are different. So we check on the next stock picks will be Star. Star also two research house picking for it, right? So we check on it. Yes, two research house also picking this stock, so you can look into it. So this one is already on a sideways ranging, pretty much long duration. You can look on it if you have extra money. Fundamentally, I'm not so sure Star has done their job to on the what they call, because now it's digitalized, everything digitalized. So has they done their parts to do the what they call some changes right over there internally. So overnight closing is 40 cents with 5.2 million share traded. It doesn't seem convincing for the volume. So although there's a swing right over there and bounce off for the support target given by the UOB, and let me check what is the research. Yeah, it's by the Maybank Investment Bank. So both the stop loss level given would be 38 cents and 37.5. Target by the UOB would be 44.5 and 49.5, pretty much standard. And the Maybank Investment Bank target will be 44 and 47.5, pretty much standard support resistance right over there. Just their confidence level to break through higher will be different. Okay, So more or less, but anyhow, they both of them picking these stocks for a reason, right? Yep. So the next research will be by Maybank TTVHB. So this one is this one is a potential, seems to be a potential high sideways ranging to testing for the resistance. So there's a swing, seems to be there was a swing right there. 1.2 million share traded, doesn't seem strong. Overnight closing 111. Stop loss level given by them would be 105. Target is 117 and 125. This one pretty much like a very short term play. Very short term play because the stop loss level is pretty much near and the target as well. So the next research topic will be AZRB. AZRB I did mention on this stock, I did pick it as well in my Telegram channel. You can search it at the top left side, top right side, and also the WhatsApp channel. You can find it right over there. So okay, so this one is on the uptrending stocks. There was a swing overnight with a 50 million share traded and a bearish candlesticks standing above the 20-day moving average. That's why they are calling for the buy for this one, AZRB. I would say nice swing play, price action is okay. Rejection for the 20-day moving average. Overnight closing 33 cents. Stop loss level given by them would be 10%, which is 30 cents. Target would be 36 half, followed by 42 half level. I'll share the charting in the WhatsApp and Telegram channels. You can find the link at the bottoms. The next research house would be by RHB, HSSCB. Okay, they are calling for this one with the expectation to break out 129 level. Overnight closing is 127. Stop loss level 122. Target is 135, 143. Pretty much okay. In terms of the there's no price action, just closing higher candlesticks. There's no price action yet. Volume is not encouraging, so I would stay. If you want to entry, you need to adjust your you wait for a more pullback because this one they are calling for the breakout maybe it's reasonable breakout, but the breakout is at the previous day highest level, doesn't seem so strong. It has to break above 130. Okay, and so we go for the next one would be Sendai. It was Sunday. So this one, it was a swing for the past this week. There was research also picking the same stock as well. So overnight closing 6.3 half with 12 million share traders with volume breaking out last few days ago, and they are calling for the breakout 64 cents, meaning you are buying 6.4 half or 6.5. Stop loss level would be 5.7. It was too large for the stop loss, more than 10%. You need to do some adjustment if you are entering for this one, and the target would be 70 cents, 77 cents. Yep. So the next research house would be the last research house as well, would be by CGS Tech Bond. Tech Bond, so it's on the sideways consolidation for this one. There is no strong direction for this one. I believe they are calling for this one purely. They are expecting to break out the trading box. Okay, overnight closing is 53 cents with 7 million share traded. Stop loss level given will be 4.7 half, more than 10% already, and the target is 5.5 and 5.8 half. Doesn't seem reasonable to me. For this one is pretty much like you are buying big or small, my side lah. So it doesn't seem reasonable to me for this trading plan. Anyhow, we go for the next stock. CEKD already mentioned, right? Yes, already mentioned. I think pretty much covered today. So we do have Maybank. We do have organized for the seminar. Physical seminar at Maybank Taman Tun Amina Skudai JB areas on next Wednesday 31st 2024. You can find the pins message and the Telegram channel. Maybe I'll share again in the WhatsApp channel as well. If you are interested to attend for the seminar for free, and there will be light refreshment served as well on the 6 p.m. Wednesday next week. So you are welcome to register with us, and you can find the link at the bottom and WhatsApp to us for the registrations. I believe that's all for today. Thank you very much and goodbye.